All right, we're on to Sunday where we were talking about our caregivers. You cannot go through, I don't care if it's Aortic Disease Awareness Week, day, or month. You have got to acknowledge the caregivers. There's four kinds of people in the world: those who have been caregivers, those who are currently caregivers, and those who will be caregivers, and those who will need caregivers. Caregivers. That day was all about them on Sunday. And so we included an article from Cardiovascular Surgery of Southern Nevada called How to Care for a Loved One After after heart surgery, that basically says open heart surgery affects more than just the patient, and the recovery process is a collaborative effort between the patient, caregivers, and loved ones. Caregivers in particular, whether professional or a loved one acting as a caregiver, play a vital role in the recovery process. And the tips below will help you be the best caregiver possible for your loved one during their heart surgery recovery time. And so we've got some of the tips here. And some of them include don't forget to take care of yourself. I say this to caregivers I talk to all the time that update me. I always say, okay, thank you for the update. Now go eat something, take a little walk, or close your eyes and breathe, because when you're a caregiver, you're not thinking about those things. You're so on edge watching the TV monitor, waiting for the doctor to call out to tell you, like, where's your loved one in this process? Take a minute for yourself. It's very easy to overlook, but it's so incredibly important, especially if you're going to be providing care once your loved one comes home. Share your feelings or your concerns with the physician, with a therapist, with a loved one. It doesn't matter. You've got to get what's on your chest out and out, out of your chest. Don't bottle them up, because then that can impact you physically and mentally. Help ensure accurate communication. Designate a single friend or family member to be in charge of maintaining communication with the heart surgeon and the rest of the medical team. This way, there's less of a risk of a mix up and everyone can stay on the same page. I also think if you can have somebody help you when it comes to communicating with the community, if that's what your loved one wants, if this is a repeat surgery or you're having your first scheduled surgery, you can also, I think we talk about caringbridge.com or .org. I think it's another organization where you can put all that information up about your loved one to take things off of you a little bit and having to answer all of the one-on-one questions. Minimize the risk of illness. So if you're sick, it's best for you to try to limit your visits to the hospital, to limit your time seeing your patient, your loved one, because heart surgery patients are much more susceptible to infection and illness when they are actually recovering. So keep this in mind for yourself and any other visitors. Encourage exercise. So let's talk about that. We're not asking you to encourage your loved one who just had heart surgery to go, climb a mountain, but when they are cleared and whatever they're cleared to do in whatever time frame, join in, do it with them. This is actually a way to incentivize them to do it, keep them motivated to do it, because again, some of our patients can get a little depressed. So if you want to really help with part of that recovery, offer to go take that walk, offer to walk with them around the house, whatever it may be. And then you're getting physical exercise yourself. Find some support. Now, you can get support obviously by registering for our support groups here that are specifically only for caregivers. You can find that information on our Facebook page, specifically the Aortic Hope Caregivers Only page. There's also links to that support group on our website. But it's important to talk to people. Journal, put your thoughts down, keep your questions for the physician, for the nurse practitioners, for whomever. But talk to other people who are experiencing what you're experiencing, or who have experienced what you've experienced. And like-minded people can really help each other through. So thank you to all of the caregivers. Thank you especially to Charlotte Fee, otherwise known on social media as Ruru, for really rallying the troops on the Caregiver Private Forum. And to all of you that participate in the support groups, you're all doing a fabulous job supporting each other, and it warms my heart. But thank you to all of our caregivers that exist in the world. Thank you to my husband. All right, it's our Caregiver Day. I'm not going to get emotional, Joshua. I'm not going to do it.